GenAI for DevOps engineers, 30 days, real labs, real workflows. Launch price, $39, limited seats. This program is built to fix exactly that. Not theory, not buzzwords, not build chat. We focus on practical GenAI skills that directly map to real DevOps workflows. This is not a video-only course. You'll get guided, hands-on labs, real environments, time-bound, controlled access, exercises that mirror real DevOps plus GenAI usage. 30 Days of AI Agents is a hands-on program designed to help learners understand, build, and evaluate modern AI agents using popular open-source frameworks. Over 4 weeks, participants will build AI agents using tools such as N8N, Crew AI, Llama Index, LangGraph, and Small Agents. Duration 30 days. Format live instructor-led sessions. Hands-on, yes, guided labs and exercises.
Let's look at question 13. In the context of generative AI, what are tokens and how are they used in the process of text generation? And then we have 4 options. Option A, tokens are individual words processed by the model used to measure the accuracy of the model's predictions. Option B, tokens are individual units of text, such as characters, words, or sub-word fragments, used by the model to process and generate text. Option C, tokens are metadata tags applied to text data, helping to organize and categorize information for the model. Option D, tokens are sections of a document divided to improve the model's processing speed and reduce computation costs. To solve this question, the first step is to understand the purpose of each option and then eliminate one that clearly doesn't fit. Understand the concept. Recognize that tokens are essential to how a model processes and generates text, focusing on small, meaningful units rather than larger chunks or metadata. Discard options that confuse tokens with metadata tags, document sections, or whole words exclusively, as these do not accurately represent the role of tokens in generative AI. Now match the feature to the need. Identify that tokens are related to text generation and processing, which aligns with option B. Let's take a look at each option one by one. Option A, tokens are individual words processed by the model. This is partially correct but overly simplistic. Tokens can be smaller than whole words, such as sub-word units, which allows the model to handle more complex language patterns. Option B, tokens are individual units of text. Tokens are the fundamental units of text that a model processes. These can be characters, whole words, or sub-word fragments, depending on the tokenization method used. The model converts input text into tokens, processes them to learn patterns, and generates output by predicting the next token in the sequence. Option C, tokens are metadata tags. This is incorrect because tokens are not metadata, but the actual units of text that the model uses for processing. Option D, tokens are sections of a document. This is misleading because tokens are not large sections, but the smallest meaningful units of text that the model processes. By applying this reasoning, option B is the correct answer.